everyone, it's Kimber Shafer here with Rage in the Cage OKC News, and it is almost Rage time. Rage in the Cage 55 going down December 8th at the Oklahoma City Farmers Public Market. We are here at the weight room conducting our pre-fight interviews, and I am lucky enough to have this lady right here with me. This is Esme Lopez. This is your debut fight. You're training obviously to AMA, and I want to know, what made you want to get in that cage?
I just was looking for a hobby whenever I first started and just kind of stuck with it. I loved it. I started with just Muay Thai and moved into the Jiu-Jitsu part. And now I'm just looking for something new to get in there and give it my best.
I mean, are you at this point, this is bucket list, or are you thinking long term you want to maybe make it to the UFC someday?
Bucket list first. I wouldn't talk about a career until I've actually been there and done it and see how I feel about it. Until then, I'll see.
That's a tough question to ask a debut fighter. What do you want to do long term? Because they haven't been in there, they haven't heard that cage close, and really, I mean, it's an experience. You either love it or hate it, and you know that in the first fight usually.
Yeah, hopefully I love it, because so far I do, even when I'm sparring all the guys and all the girls in the gym.
You've got a few teammates on this card. You've got another female fighter, Sabrina Ali, that's on that card. What is it going to feel like to fight alongside so many teammates?
I think it actually helps me a lot because I get to work out with them, do the extra work with them, and I've enjoyed it so far.
Do you feel like your training is amped up as you're in a tough fight camp, tougher than normal?
I do, yes, and from what I hear from other people, they said Coach does a really good job. We got a big name, and his training's harder, but hey, we're not trying to get in there and get beat, so.
All right, tell me a little bit about your gym and Coach Kendrick.
I think it's really family-oriented. I love it. Coach is a really good coach. He does what he's supposed to do, encourage people, teach them, train them, guide them. He's more than just a coach. He's also a friend. He's like a father figure for people. He helps out people in any way that he can. I think he's just amazing.
You know, a lot of people out there watching this, I hope they're inspired. You are a mom of 3 young ones. 8 is the age of your oldest, and you still manage to be, you know, a single parent and train, and your children get to see you go through life that way. And I think that's an important message you're sending your kids, and also an important message you're sending other moms out there. So do you have any words of advice for others that may be in your shoes that feel like that being a single mom is too hard for them to, you know, spend the time training?
Yeah, I mean, single mom is kind of hard. You just got to do it. And do it because you got to do it for them. You can't put any buts, ifs in it. Coach has helped me. He knows that I had a lot of buts and ifs in the journey. And as long as you just keep moving every day forward, one step at a time, you'll get there eventually. Don't ever let anybody tell you can't because you're a mom or you're female.
Well, and if you're like me, a lot of moms, we tend to put our kids first. Like, you know, in my case, all my kids play sports, and I'm at all of their sporting events. So, of course, mom has come last, and we don't do those kind of things for ourselves and train. So how do you manage to separate all of that?
Just figure out one way or another. Honestly, sometimes I don't know how I'm going to do things, and at the end, I do it some way or another. I still take some days off from the gym so I can be there, parent-teacher conference, birthday parties, all that. So my kids can still have a life and not just go to the gym every day.
The best of both worlds, and you've really learned to manage both.
Yeah, just balance. Find the balance.
Find the balance. I love that. Great words of advice. And any last words and shout-outs before we wrap it up?
Just want to thank all my coaches, everybody in the gym who has helped me, pushed me forward, who has guided me and told me what I'm doing wrong so I can improve. Everybody.
Well, I love it. Thank you so much. It's such a blessing to get to know you. And I mean, her personality and this smile, I mean, that has to get anybody motivated. So come out, watch her debut fight, see the other fights on the card, over 12 planned. So we are so excited to bring you an amazing, right before Christmas, end of year fight night, December 8th at the Oklahoma City Farmers Public Market. You can get tickets from Esme here, AMA. You can go over to that gym and get them. Any other fighter on the card, or of course at stubwire.com, and we will see you there.